Hi guys, my name is Bo Lindeman. I'm a co-director at Harvard Renewables and proudly a Baxi heat pump installer. I've been in the heating industry in the UK for the last 25 years, predominantly fitting gas boilers, and have in the last 6 months ventured into the air source heat pump. I've partnered with one of my long-standing employees and senior engineer, Bill, and we've recently undergone training so that we can install air source heat pumps. We've partnered with Baxi for the last sort of 12, 13 years on boiler installs. Always been very impressed with their level of product and after-sales service. They were one of the first boiler manufacturers to come out with a 10-year warranty. And I thought to myself at the time, because everybody else was doing 2 and 3 years, I thought, Cole, you must have a lot of faith in your product. And that was always such an easy selling point when I go into people's houses and I go, it's got a 10-year warranty and it's a well-known British manufacturer. We fit loads of Baxi boilers, and over the years we built up a really great relationship with them. Assisted us with training, with marketing, and fantastic after-sales service. On the odd occasion when something has gone wrong, it's a next day service. And we've always been very impressed by that. And there's always somebody on the end of the line when you do need help or planning with a project. And we were offered a one-day information course, if you will. Come to the training centre, let's talk about air source heat pumps. Bit of an eye-opener, really. If we don't get on board, we will get left behind. If we're not ready for it, we'll miss it. I'm keen to sort of explain to my customers that an air source heat pump can be retrofitted into almost any home. And then off the back of that, myself and Bill went and did the MCS accredited course there as well. I took the decision and I said to Bill, you know what, if you're going to do something, put your money where your mouth is. So our first heat pump install, right here, we did in my own home.
So the journey we took to become installers is I started on my first day course was design and application with Baxi themselves. And that was a course that really started to go, wow, this is interesting. I'm really interested in getting involved in this. And then the second day we'd done the installation and commissioning. And that was just a very relaxed day, showing us around the air source heat pumps themselves, how they work, the components involved in the air source heat pumps. And one of the scary things was, I think, as an installer, that you think, I don't really want to fit something I don't understand how it works. And the second day when we got in the workshop and they broke it down to us, they told us what parts are what and how they work, that's when I really understood the situation, how air source heat pumps are designed. So one of the main things that I was actually really scared of was the final commissioning stages, setting up the controller with the client. Baxi sent their own commissioning engineer to support us with the installation, and I must say he was phenomenal. He set us up with the controls, made sure that it was correctly fitted. And so one of the advantages working with Baxi and having the commissioning engineer on the day was the setup of the controller. They were new to us, new to me, new to Bo, and they really did show us how to set up the unit and set up the times and heating and hot water control very, very well. I
remember having conversations with my wife, I've heard that they're loud. And on the day we commissioned it, she said to the Baxi commissioning engineer, is it loud? And he looked at her and said, well, does it sound loud? It's actually on. She was surprised that it was running. And they're not loud at all. You can hardly even hear it. It just blends into the surrounding. Although it seems like a big change, I've got to be honest, within days of it fitting, you forget about it. It just takes the place of what was there originally. And in essence, it doesn't feel like there's any big change. It just occurs, you know.
Well, the Baxi have took us on a start to finish journey in our eyes. You know, we didn't know anything about air source heat pumps until we started dealing with Baxi. They showed us complete from start to finish. This is how we learn, this is how we train, this is how we do, and it's been that way seamless throughout. Support we get from our area manager, Steve Bates, is incredible. He's there at the other end of the phone whenever we need him. We can't thank him enough for helping us out on this journey. Another great advantage with working with Baxi is they actually reward you with what you fit. So they're now offering a £500 cash back on each air source heat pump you fit, which is, you know, it's a little incentive that says thank you, we work together. The advantages of being an installer is you've got people that will support you along the way. You know, you're one phone call away from any advice you need, great customer services, same day or even next day call out that, you know, most manufacturers you could be waiting a couple of weeks for. So, you know, our customers are never waiting too long without heating and hot water.